Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Nwaba in a shooting guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Fournier for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Zeller's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul kicks to Zeller. Pass to Decker. Out to the right wing. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Whiteside. And here's Fournier. Now here's Whiteside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Exactly. That's the kind of possession. Ending with an easy one right at the bucket that you love to get early on. Builds confidence for the entire team. Always take time to think about Jason Kidd and his career, having played against him in high school in the Bay Area in Oakland as he was a star of St. Joseph's. There's no question that back then he had the acumen and the intellect to be a coach. Was always that on the floor during his career and doing it now in Milwaukee.
Paul dishes to McCollum. Picked by Zeller. Kicks it to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Zeller. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. As you said, Brent, Kidd, one of the great minds in the game, and was a coach on the floor long before he was a coach on the sideline.
I think it's interesting for Jason Kidd and where he is now, because all these young players need experience to get smarter, and Jason is so smart. So I think he's waiting for a time where all of that intellect can catch up, and then everybody can be on the same page.
They grabbed their own miss.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
McCollum kicks to Paul. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Nwaba. He feeds it to Fournier. There's the dish to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Gallinari's got 12 points in the game. Picked by Zeller. Here's the screen. Out to the right wing. Decker kicks to Udo. And stolen by Whiteside. To the middle. Now Ball. 5 points in the game. From deep, Gallinari. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And mostly with Whiteside on the offensive end, he's there to clean up the misses, finish a play with a dunk.
And the footwork of Whiteside continues to improve. He does a really good job of shielding the ball when stepping through towards the rim and gets himself in great position to collect lobs when the guys on the perimeter find some space in the gaps. And that's a huge target to throw the ball up to.
And the Bucks with some changes. Diallo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Williams comes in for Decker. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for C.J. McCollum. Paul outside to the left wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Moore's got his second basket.
And sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
Ball kicks to Nwaba. Fournier pass to Nwaba. Over Moore. And it's Nwaba missing. Paul outside. He kicks to Udo. And stolen by Whiteside. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trail by 5. Ball with it. He's got 5. Passes it to Whiteside. And they double up Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got 12 in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Moore outside. Back to Paul. Shot on the wing. Williams dishes to Udo. Back to Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Timberwolves. Dishes it the ball from downtown, and again Minnesota with the triple.
And Ball is a gifted shooter, someone that excels at scoring the ball even when the coverage is tight.
There's a screen by Williams. On the wing, Williams shoots a 3, and it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Poked loose. And Gallinari kicks the ball. Gallinari a screen on Paul. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Gallinari missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Moore. 5 points in the game. Williams, a screen on Williams. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
And as he gets later and later in his career, it is clear that Chris Paul is one of the great point guards Brent ever to play.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Chris Paul could be the second greatest point guard ever to play in the NBA. Certainly has never dominated the way that Magic Johnson has, and most of that because of the height and not looking to score as much. But he's right there on that Stockton level, that Isaiah Thomas level. Appreciate the way he goes about his business.
Here's the screen. He dishes it to Moore. And here is Ball. He's got 8. Out to Gallinari. For 3, Fournier. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Williams. For Minnesota, they hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Minnesota making a switch here. Nelson's checked in. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Brent, when some guys slam it home, they treat it like a normal play. Who are some of the guys that use the dunk as a tactic to fire up their teammates?
Well, I think we have some guys who are really spectacular when they finish, Kevin. Certainly anytime Blake Griffin gets to the rim, or DeAndre Jordan, where seemingly his head's up in there and slams it down, it fires up the crowd. But most of the time, it's the little guys that get you going the most. On the fast break, all of a sudden the ball gets to somebody on the wing, and to watch a little guy get up in the air with somebody underneath him and throw it down, that gets everybody off the bench and fired up.
So unexpected, Brent. That's a great point. There's a screen by Gortat. Gallinari. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Gallinari's got 17.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
one thing Danilo Gallinari has been his whole career is consistent. I know he's had some injuries to deal with, but he's always scored in the teens, about 15 points for his career in the league, and is pretty efficient from the three-point line, especially as a stretch big, shooting in the high 30s from beyond the arc. So that's some quantity and some quality.
Zeller, he's checked in for the Bucks. Solomon Hill comes in for Williams. Zeller setting the pick for Paul. Now the pass to Diallo. Zeller, a screen on Nelson. Paul passes to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Well, you play pick and roll offense, you've got the perfect point guard in Paul. That's a lot of P's. Sorry about that, Kevin.
And for Gallinari, the major change in his game, Brent, has been his willingness to get to the line. Other than that, he's kept the same style of play.
Yeah, positives and negatives to that, Kevin, if you don't make any kind of changes in your game and you're looked on as one-dimensional. But because he's 6'10", 6'11", has that ability to stretch you out and shoot threes, Danilo Gallinari is an impact player on the offensive end of the floor.
Moore dishes to Zeller. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 11 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Nelson kicks to Gallinari. Fournier with the screen on Paul. Pick by Williams. Off the pick. Gortat. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And another basket for Milwaukee.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's the pick. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Excellent use of the screen that time. Gallinari's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, his offense should come with a warning label, caution, flammable. He's connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
Here's Zeller. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now, here is Nelson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Over Zeller. Gortat misses. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Raptors. Paul outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, when is this guy, Chris Paul, going to slow down? Haven't seen it yet, Kevin.
For Milwaukee, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And the Timberwolves, a team that is evolving how you imagine they would with Tibbs running things here. Deliberate approach on both ends of the floor and really looking to dominate the rebounding margins.
Bertzinus, he's checked in for Fournier. And then for Milwaukee, McCollum's checked in for E'Twaun Moore. And it's Ntilikina in for Chris Paul. Greg, in the areas you just talked about, rebounding and pace, the Timberwolves are very much where they want to be.
Yeah, the team just looks to make the most out of their possessions and try to beat you through efficiency. They have players that can get easy transition points when the opportunity presents itself, but in general, they aren't trying to speed the game up.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by And Hill has it in the corner. Pass to Ntilikina. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ntilikina's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Ntilikina there attacking the rim, an explosive long guard who can get to the rack with the best of them.
Hill again, Gallinari. There's a screen by Gortat. Got it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks lead by 1. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a... And so it's Milwaukee with it. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. We've got Diallo. Ntilikina out there with McCollum. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Hill in the small forward position. There's the triple. Shot clock reset for the Bucks. Now Ball. Over in the corner, Williams. Over McCollum. There's the feed to Gortat. Bertans kicks to Gortat. Outside Williams. Expanding his range. Milwaukee with the rebound. Zeller's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ntilikina. Shoots over Ball. It doesn't go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. Pass to Bertans. Ball with it. Feeds it to Gortat. It's stolen by Hill. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here's McCollum for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Minnesota making some changes. Whiteside comes in for Gortat. And David Nwaba is subbed in for Williams. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Nwaba passes to Whiteside. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's McCollum. Picked by Zeller. McCollum kicks to Zeller. He got right to the cup using that screen. Zeller's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Milwaukee. Passes to Nwaba. There's the pick. Taken away. McCollum right side. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Bucks lead.
I'm sure that's on the scouting report to not let him catch and shoot. With McCollum's marksmanship, that's easy money.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Fournier is checked in for Minnesota. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, guys, we look like we're running in mud. Let's get out and see the early offense. And if it's not there, let's run the half-court offense. Pretty good advice, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
Zeller setting the pick for McCollum. Down low. Pass to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 5. Zeller passes to Diallo. Over Whiteside. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball dishes to Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Ntilikina. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you can see he's been working on that post game. Ntilikina showing some skill set down on that low block, using that length to his advantage.
Ball kicks to Whiteside. It's Fournier on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Evan Fournier out of France, an instinctive offensive player, Greg.
Yeah, favorite player growing up was Manu Ginobili, and you can see some similarities in their games. Fournier possesses long-range shooting, but also able to handle and put pressure on the D with the dribble.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Pick up by Hill. A 3 from McCollum.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here is Ball. Kicks to Fournier. From deep three-point range. Gallinari, a screen on Hill.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Now, here's Ball. He feeds it to Gallinari. Fournier in the corner. Sinks the triple. Fournier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Here's Ntilikina. Back to McCollum. Zeller setting the pick for McCollum. He used that pick just right. McCollum's got 24.
The defender does a good job of contesting there, but McCollum's skill set and focus, they win out.
And they double up Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
Zeller. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Now Ball. They set the pick. Gallinari with it. And Zeller picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Fournier. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Brent, some incredible players have put on the jersey for the Bucks in their storied history. Do you have a favorite Bucks player who you always appreciated watching?
Well, I'll name 3, Kevin. First, Jack Sikma. Second, Sidney Moncrief. And third, Terry Cummings. Those were some of the more incredible offensive teams during the 1980s that do not get enough credit.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Udo's checked in for Diallo. Lance Thomas comes in for Solomon Hill. And it's Paul in for Ntilikina. The Bucks trail. Pick by Zeller. Paul outside. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Ball, the pass to Whiteside. To the paint. Ball kicks to Fournier. takes the 13-footer. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Paul outside. The dish to Zeller. Lets it go with the three. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
Well, there's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose, and I love the energy on this play.
Picked by Zeller. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Shot to stop the run. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Paul with the ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is Paul. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Zeller. Paul with the screen for Zeller. Offensive rebound.
That's just outstanding defense by Whiteside there to make sure the shot was not an easy attempt.
Now here's Ball. For three, Fournier. Milwaukee with the rebound. Udo's got his sixth rebound on the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Zeller setting the pick for McCollum. The Bucks getting another chance here. Udo kicks to Paul. Pick by Zeller. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just one on the basket from Paul.
That is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Right side a screen. Ball dishes to Whiteside. Over to the left wing. Ball kicks to Nwaba. For three, Fournier. No good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Got to get out of his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
It's McCollum on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's now 26 points for C.J. McCollum. Here's Ball. Out to Gallinari. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Gallinari's got 14 points here in the second half.
And that's why these fans love their Gallo. His ability to step up and take huge shots is what makes him so valuable.
Picked by Zeller. Jumper off the screen. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 9 points in the quarter. Ball, the pass to Gallinari. There's a screen. Right side, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Now Paul. McCollum outside. Back to Paul. This is to Zeller. The turnaround. That's short off the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Ball kicks to Gallinari. And the rejection by Udo. And he gets it back. Here's Ball. Money!
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt, professional move all the way, puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Pick by Zeller. Here's the screen. And the pass to McCollum. Shot from the wing. Nails it!
Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 1. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Williams is checked in. Diallo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Solomon Hill comes in for Lance Thomas. Gallinari outside. Fournier dishes to Whiteside. There's Gallinari with the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, it goes, but that's just not smart basketball. Right now, you need to massage the clock a little bit more. That shot came way too early.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 2. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
I really like when you run plays that have options, get to either one, and take the best shot available.
Here's Paul. McCollum outside. 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Udo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves call time. They're ahead by 2. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's the Timberwolves now, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul. And